Okay, so thank you, Alexander, for the introduction. So hello, everyone. I am Korkan, and I'm a researcher at the Technical University of Munich and also Siemens. And I'm a member of the W3C Web of Things working group. And this is basically what I will present today. So if we look into IoT, and probably we'll see more in the rest of the conference, we can think that we have different types of IoT. So we have devices that are probably more constrained or in more lossy networks where we connect them via protocols like Zigbee or Bluetooth and Sigfox to a gateway and then to the wider internet. But sometimes these devices are already IP-based and we just connect them to the conventional routers we have. So an example would be the very popular Philips Hue light bulbs, where we have a bridge that talks with the lights over Zigbee, but then actually your app connects to them via HTTP protocol, or you can actually use other devices and different REST clients and so on. So it's just to say that applications that we see today are already happening on the AP layers and more specifically on the application layer. And in the conventional internet and the web, so like all the websites we see or different web services, this is also the case. So if we look into conventional websites, generally we use the term web mashups, where we say that travel booking websites such as Expedia can use payment services from PayPal, map information from Google Maps, or dynamically show the weather information based on your booking dates. And this is possible since the web is designed to work in an interoperable fashion where we can put different services together to build applications that are bigger than just these services themselves. So let's do the same in IoT, right? And once we want to do this, we sort of see that there is these IoT hubs that provide these services. So generally, we connect our devices through a normal router, for example, to an IoT hub, and this connects it to the internet. And we see it, so just for different IoT hubs, we see the Amazon Alexa and Echo products, Apple HomeKit, or more open source solutions like OpenHub for the smart home. But we also see something similar in the industrial IoT, where there are platforms like ThingWorx that also have support to industrial protocols. And sometimes these are in a cloud and sometimes not, but this is generally not important if we are just the end user. But if we want to connect to these devices directly, so without using the hub, such as, again, with these apps or different devices or REST clients, it's generally not possible. So it's not possible to bypass this IoT hub. And if we just want to connect to the IoT hub directly, which is very justifiable, it's not very clear. So it's just to say that the IoT hubs are actually needed since we want to secure these devices behind the secure firewall. We want to have more scalability for the real internet. But it's sometimes not very clear how we can talk with these IoT hubs. And even if it is possible, generally it's very difficult once we think of these cross-system applications, which the web mashups are. So if we want to connect these devices to each other, it is again very difficult and sort of ambiguous. But it doesn't mean that these not interoperable devices cannot be connected to each other. So not interoperable doesn't mean that it is not possible. So how would we do it? So if we have a device like this, we would see that we would need to read API documentations, and we have already very good products on this, like OpenAPI and Async API, which are API documentations. But sometimes we also have to look into the code or issues on GitHub and so on. And with industrial devices, we then have PDF documents that that needs to be read very manually.